So what is your strength story? What is it about you? What is it about me? Let me talk about myself and my story. My story happens to be the deadlift. It happens to be one of the things that I took seriously in my own personal fitness, lifting, progression, whatever. And I've turned it into a sort of an obsession and a real big passion and interest of mine. And what was interesting is that this deadlift idea kind of branched off into a lot of different things. And the thing that I kind of want to talk about is what your story is. What is it about you that you want to tell? You know, whether it be your kids, whether it be your family, whether it be your friends, or maybe it's just what you want to tell yourself. Because that's what sort of matters more, is your story for you. And to put this into a little bit more better perspective and to make more sense of what I'm talking about, is there have been a few, everyone has these points in their life. They're like little pegs, call them little mile markers. Maybe you can call them accomplishments. Typically they're accomplishments, but they're typically very highs and they're very lows, or they are sort of transition points in your life. And these transition points essentially kind of depict a very important moment in your life that sort of determines where you are today. Whether you're proud of it or not, it doesn't really matter. It just know that it's about you and something that makes you and makes you unique. And a few things that come to mind for me is when I decided to get my own barbell set. That was sort of a kind of a hallmark stepping stone for me. Was in the end of 2012, a little over a year ago. And at the time, I couldn't deadlift 300 pounds, you know. I've been a coach and personal trainer for like 11 years at the time. It's been about 14 years now. But I never took barbell lifting very seriously. You know, my opinions of fitness and strength were all kind of from a different world, if that makes any sense. And then, for whatever reason, I made the deadlift an obsession. I made it my passion. And I set a goal to hit a 500-pound deadlift. And throughout this process of trying to make this goal, because I've accomplished this goal, it's led me to doing a powerlifting meet. It's led me to hit a 300-pound bench, which I've never done. Damn, that bench press number is so hard to move. It's led me to a point where I can confidently squat over 300 pounds for reps, but hit 429 pounds in competition. And these numbers are big. They might be big to you. They might be impressive to you, but for most people, they're not impressive at all. They're not impressive because they're small numbers. When you look at the community of people, powerlifters on YouTube, and people of the world, people hit bigger numbers than that. And you know what? I used to discount what I was able to do, or I used to discount what I'm able to do, or what I have done. And you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the story of me accomplishing this 500-pound deadlift is my story. And I'm proud of it. I'm totally proud of that story. When you build strength and you get stronger and you try to improve yourself, your life, your strength, lifting weights, weight loss, fat loss, body transformation, your career, you're going to have a series of highs and you're going to have a series of lows. You're going to have a series of transition points. All these points you'll remember more than others. Some will have a stronger impact, some will not. Some things I'll tell you about me. One big impact point for me was the story of me hitting goal for the very first time as a manager. This was back in 2004 or 2005. I hit goal. And the reason why I was able to hit goal was, one, I was going to lose my job, going to lose my position. Number two, I wanted to open my own gym, which hasn't happened yet, but that's something I did want to do. And I was going to lose my job, and I wanted to open a gym, but if I couldn't hit goal, it was like $15,000. It wasn't even that much money in sales. If I couldn't hit that goal, I don't deserve to open a gym. You know, there's no point in me making a good job. I'm not cut out for this job, this business. And I wrote on this placard that I was going to accomplish it. And I remember saying every night, committing that I was going to hit goal. And I had not hit goal for like a year. Never in my entire career as a manager. And then I did. And then when I did that every day, I fucking hit goal. I remember that moment like it was yesterday. And the reason why I can remember it is because I remember how strong I felt. I remember how determined I was. I remember how nothing could stop me. And even though I was scared and I was fearful, I found the courage to do everything I needed to do to accomplish the goal. And then when I look back, I was like, fuck, I can't believe I did that. And it makes me feel good about that. And that's sort of how I feel about my 500-pound deadlift. It took time. It took effort. It took a grueling amount of a number of training sessions, learning technique, watching videos, all kinds of stuff. And right now, what you're learning from me and my channel is you're learning about my story. And my story is just developing. And this is kind of what makes this so fun for me, is because every time I make a video, I want to make it better. I want to make the audio better. I want to make the lighting better. I want to share something that you can use. I want to give you an idea that you didn't have. I want to be able to give you something that you can take away and it's like, that was so worth my time. And that's sort of what I strive to do. And I want to keep doing that. And the whole idea of the strength story thing is, how are you going to make your strength story better? How are you going to make that next level? And you can only do that if you set a big goal. If you go outside your comfort zone to really focus and really put the effort in. And it's not about working your ass off in a single day or a single week, a single month. It's not even working out super hard every single day. It's about working smarter and figuring out the strategy properly to get there. And the question I have for you is, what story do you have to tell about you? So anyways, that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching. If you are already a subscriber, thanks for being a subscriber. Please click the subscribe button if you're not already. Click like if you like this video. Share it with somebody if you feel like it's going to help them. Share it on your Facebook wall, Twitter. Just trying to grow my channel. See you later.